Hey you all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about, already from the caption of this video, let's dive into the matter. Let us dive into the matter. Number one thing you need to consider before packing your bags, before as it hot, application fees. Now let's be serious. Okay, take for instance you're applying to 4 schools, so you're going to add the 4 application fees together. That gives you an estimate of how much you need to budget for your application fees. Don't apply to just one school, please. Just try to apply to at least 3 schools to avoid stories that touch the heart. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. You're just gonna apply to only one school. At the end of the day, they did not give you admission. What will you do? High BP will come most. Don't try to do that, okay? So try to apply to as much as your pocket can carry you. Try, squeeze out the money and try to apply to at least 3 so that you'll not be heartbroken when they send their decision to you. 2 is evaluation fees. This one is not compulsory for everyone, so it depends on your school. Like I explained in my previous videos, not all schools wants it, so make sure if your school requires it, try to check with them which company, and different companies will charge you differently, and it depends on what you're ordering as well. So but I would say you budget at least $250. It could go higher than that or it could go lower than that depending on what you are ordering. So you don't want to budget something too small, budget something tangible, okay? Number 3, before you go too deep, I would suggest you try to budget your tuition fee, housing and tuition, accommodation. So you don't want to go too far and now discover that the school is too expensive, like it's way too out of your budget. So you need to check the cost, okay? And how do you know? You have to go to the school's website to check the rough estimate. I think the rough estimate is usually there for international students, what to expect, like how much you need to budget for a year expense. So, but the good thing I want to chip into this is that you don't really need to pay the tuition at once, like one full payment. You don't really need to do that if you don't have the money. There's something called payments plan. Check with your school. This payment plan gives you the flexibility of paying your tuition in installments. So check with them and know what type is available, then try to sign up for one. Number 4 is health insurance. You need to check the website as well. Check with your school, check with them to know what their health insurance plan looks like. Definitely every school have the company they want you to get your insurance from, so don't go and buy any health insurance, or don't go and start thinking of doing anyhow health insurance. Check with them and know which one they want so that you have an estimate of how much it will cost you to get your yearly insurance or your, like, let's say semester by semester insurance. So try to know that and keep that one at the back of your mind. So number 5 is SEVIS fee. I don't know how to pronounce this, so I'll put it on the screen so you can pronounce it for yourself. This fee you have to pay to the Homeland Security or the US government, something like that. So it's a fixed amount of $200 for all students, international students who are going to come into the USA with the F1 visa. So you need to pay that money. It is fixed. They know they price them $200 right now. I think I checked on the US Embassy Nigerian website, whatever, that the current exchange rate is 370 naira. So you have to multiply 370 by $200, then you know how much we're talking about. Okay, another thing is, okay, before I talk about the next one, don't confuse it with visa application fee. This one is a different thing altogether. Number 6, we're going to talk about we're going to talk about visa application fee. They know the price this one. It is $160, so do the mathematics, okay? So you know how much you are expected to pay. Okay. Number 7 is your flight ticket. Well, please try to book on time. Once you have been approved, like your visa has been approved, don't waste time. That minute, start looking for cheap flights that will bring you to the United States, okay? Don't wait till the last minute before you book. And I can't tell you it's 400,000, 500,000. I don't really know because it changes. So try to go to Google search and try to like put in keywords like your destination, your location, and for example, from Lagos, Nigeria to New York City. Let's assume your school is in New York City. So try to put some stuff like that, then you kind of get an idea of how much it is going to cost you. So please, I beg of you, try to book on time. I want to answer one question from the last video I made. Someone asked jobs that are available for international students. Okay, before I answer it, you are limited to work 20 hours per week, and you have to work on campus as well. You can't work off campus, okay? So every job or every work you're planning to do has to be within the school. You can't go outside, okay? I want you to also know that don't depend on it to pay your tuition. Please, that is a bad plan. That is a very, very bad plan. If you are planning that, please cancel it from your mind. It won't pay your tuition. Like, really? Cleaning jobs, whoever is telling you that, Biko, just debunk that idea. Forget it, okay? You can't pay your tuition from this money, okay? So what I've seen students doing here, like they do cleaning jobs, like facility work, they work in the dining, they work in the library as a receptionist or something. So that is the kind of petty jobs they do. So please make plans for your tuition. Another thing I'm going to chip in is from the last video, I also saw that some people didn't really understand what I meant by GRA and GTA. I told you there are kinds of funding, and they don't just give you that money, they don't just fund you for funding's sake. Like, you have to work for the school in return. So the work is like you have to work, assist the professor to teach, do research, grade homeworks. I mean, basically it depends on your school and your department what they want you to do. So get ready to, you know, to become an assistant professor. No, don't get me wrong, okay? So stuff like that. And already, if you're a teaching assistant or a research assistant, sometimes the contract is about 20 hours or 15 hours per week, so there won't be like room to take up other jobs. So just prepare your mind that that's the only work you're going to be doing. To combine studies and all that is a lot of work already, so don't try to add more things, okay? So guys, if you enjoyed today's video, please, you know I love reading your comments. Drop me comments. If you don't understand something, drop your comment. I'm going to try to reply as soon as possible. And also, please don't forget to like this video, please like it, okay? And try to subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you. As usual, if you want more gist, catch me in my next video. Thanks for watching today's video, and I hope to be back soon. Bye.